Hello everyone, my name is Mayra and today we're talking about in this video why we seek validation from others. Most people want to be accepted, they want to be appreciated, they want to know that they matter. Whether we admit it or not, nearly everyone seeks validation from other people at some point in their lives. But why? Why does the opinion of others affect us so much? To understand this, we need to remember that human beings are social creatures. For most of human history, survival depended on being part of a group. Being accepted by others meant safety, cooperation, and support. Being rejected could have serious consequences. Because of this, our brains became highly sensitive to what other people think of us. Validation is the feeling that our thoughts, feelings, efforts, or experiences are recognized and understood. It can come in many forms: a compliment, a thank you, a word of encouragement, a sign of approval. Even a simple acknowledgement can make someone feel seen. There is nothing wrong with wanting validation. In fact, it is a normal human need. Most people feel good when their efforts are appreciated. Most people feel encouraged when they are recognized. The problem is not seeking validation. The problem begins when validation becomes the main source of self worth. When people depend entirely on external validation, their confidence becomes fragile. They feel good when others approve of them. They feel bad when others disapprove. Their sense of value rises and falls based on the opinions of people around them. This can create a cycle that is difficult to escape. Consider someone who posts something online. If they receive praise, they feel confident. If they receive criticism, they begin to doubt themselves. If their self worth depends completely on those reactions, they give strangers enormous control over how they feel. Another challenge is that other people's opinions are not always accurate. People judge based on limited information, their own experiences, their own preferences, their own biases. What one person dislikes, another may admire. What one person criticizes, another may celebrate. External opinions can be useful, but they are not perfect measures of value. Many people spend years trying to become the person they think others want them to be. They change their behavior, hide parts of themselves, avoid expressing certain opinions, in all in an effort to gain approval. But constantly seeking approval can lead people away from their authentic selves. This does not mean ignoring feedback. Feedback can help us grow. Constructive criticism can teach us important lessons. The goal is not to reject every outside opinion. The goal is to balance external feedback with internal understanding. Healthy self worth comes from knowing who you are even when approval is absent. It comes from recognizing your values, your efforts, and your growth without needing constant confirmation from others. When validation becomes a bonus rather than a necessity, confidence becomes more stable. In the end, seeking validation is a natural part of being human. We all want to feel seen. We all want to feel appreciated, but true confidence develops when we learn that our worth does not depend entirely on what other people think. Because while approval from others can be meaningful, the strongest foundation comes from learning to recognize your own value. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching.